Welcome to the Garden Spot on the Prairie. That is Kewanee, Illinois. We're here to bring you Kewanee Boiler Girls freshman basketball here from Brockman Gymnasium. I am Nick Christkos, joined by Brett Sellers. We will be bringing you the action tonight. Traditional captains meeting going on right now, but it looks like the entire team is there, so we will see what's said there. And both teams, first matchup of the year. What do you look for in your first matchup, Brett?
Right now, I think the coach is trying to figure out what their lineups are going to be as far as substitutions. You need to see who can play with who and how the team goes.
We are good. We'll look for that. And you're looking at the size of the teams. Looks like 6 players for Kewanee, and I think I'm counting 8 over there for EP Lady Panthers. So we'll see how that goes on the shorter benches. But Three Rivers Conference clash here.
Coming up to about a minute 15 till tip. Being the first game for both these teams, I'm sure the coach is anxious to see what happens, and it's nice to get some of these younger girls some action this early in the year.
Yeah, it seems like these freshman basketball games are becoming increasingly rare in the girls' levels, so it's good these two teams could find a way to get some teams out there. Looks like no traditional starting lineup, so we'll do our best to tell you the players that are out there as they come out into the court. This is a JV basketball game. I should correct myself from earlier. I noted it was a freshman game, but it's actually a JV game, so there might be a variety of years playing.
It looks like the shot clock can play for this. Oh, nope, they just shut it off. Maybe they aren't using it today then.
Yeah, it seems like only some games, agreed upon games, and maybe they just thought not a good idea this one, but I do like what it's done to the game.
Oh, for sure. They needed it for the last few years, in my opinion.
All right, gathering starters here for the Boiler Girls. Number 25, Evelyn Schultz at the tip, and number 14, Anna Sotelo. Number 15, Jalissa Peach, and here we go. Also number 21, Charlie Peach. And rounding out the lineup, number 32, Lemus. As she fires, and it's rebounded by EP.
Yeah, it looks like EP was set into the 2-3 zone to try to protect that rim in that first possession.
Interesting note. Still working on the EP starters, but Danica Norman takes it in. Number 5, we have number 22, Lauren Malone. 23, Bailey Snowden. The inbounds play, it's tipped around, batted around. Grabbed by EP, back out. Norman with the ball.
Kewanee as well is sitting in the 2-3 zone, Nick, so let's see what they can do defensively.
All right, battle of the 2-3 zones. Interesting because both varsity teams played man-to-man the other day. Great pressure up front, gets around, pass inside. Basket is good by Huff. That's number 10, Maya Huff. What are you seeing here defensively from the Lady Panthers?
Looks like they're in the full court press here, Nick. It looks like a zone press. Hopefully Kewanee beat it pretty easily. Good job getting through it.
Good job by Peach, brings it on the outside. It's up by Jalissa Peach. The rebound to the weak side to Erie-Prophetstown as they look to push it up. Malone with the ball. Takes it on the outside, drives baseline. Good help side by the Boiler Girls. Ball. And we have our first jump ball of the game.
Yeah, that's a good defensive possession for Kewanee, stopping them on the break.
All right, EP to inbounds underneath. Running a play, having trouble getting it in. Finds player. Huff with the drive again. It's up and missed. Rebound by EP. Good battle down low. It's tipped around. Grabbed by Peach there. Good left-hand dribble down the side.
All right. EP staying in the 2-3 here, so working for him so far.
Ball batted around. It's going to stay with the Boiler Girls.
Switching to man defense here for EP. Let's see what Kewanee has against it.
Ball tipped away on the post, but it's stolen by Schultz. Goes up, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Good aggressive.
Exactly what I'd say. Very aggressive on that defensive steal and going straight up with it. Earned herself 2 shots here at the line.
Some of these tough conference matchups, points can be hard to come by, so got to knock them down at the line. Rattles around and in.
Very good form on her free throw. She took her time and nice form, coming with a nice follow through.
Knocks it down, goes 2 for 2 at the line. Malone with the ball, looking around. Possible different look by the boy or the girls here?
Oh, yeah, looks like they might have switched to a 1-3-1 right here.
All right, very interesting. It's down low, off the rebound to Kiwani. Lemus has it. Ooh. Careful and teetering on the line there. Good job not to get over and back.
Yeah, she had one on the line, so it didn't look like even she stepped back, she didn't have both feet in the front court, so I think she would have been okay, but it was right there close.
Open shot on the outside. It's missed, but off the leg of the Lady Panthers player. Stays with Kiwani. 2-2 is the score here currently. It's tipped away by Malone.
It looks like they've had a little trouble getting the ball in on both possessions underneath the basket.
Yeah, interesting to follow that transition. Again, is quick, but the layup is missed, and it's rebounded by Peach again. She's collecting rebounds early on here. Oh, just got a little ahead of herself there, did Lemus. Takes a travel, and it'll go back to EP.
It's been a good defensive game so far for both teams, holding each team to 2 points each here halfway through the first.
Very good. The JV Boiler Girls are coached by Jackie Klukas, and the JV coach of EP is Amanda Abbott. Inside by EP, it's tipped around, hard to tell from here. It'll stay with EP.
It's a very nice high-low look there from the wing going down to the post. Got over the Kiwani post player and got a nice shot up, just happened to miss it.
The high-low has been a good offense. It's up, it's missed. Fight for it in the lane. Back out here. Ball tipped around, batted around. Fight for it. Somehow not a jump ball. It dribbled off somebody's foot. We're going to have to see what the call is here. It is going to be Boiler Girls basketball.
Trail official with that call right there had a nice view of it to know whose ball it was on the out of bounds.
Yeah, good positioning there by that official. All right, sideline inbounds.
Ooh, you can still get it.
Oh, she can still touch this with no penalty, but it goes out of bounds to EP.
Yep, was unaware if she knew that ruling there where there was no possession on the backcourt, so she could have picked it up.
All right, some substitutions for EP coming into the game for the first time is Ava Johnson, number 3, and also number 1, Lily Misfelt.
Kiwani sticking in the 1-3-1 right now. It doesn't look like they're really trapping out of it, but let's see what they can do with it.
Intense ball pressure, gets through it. It's a wide open look, and it's good. Basket by Huff for 3. She's got all 5 EP points.
EP setting up in their zone press again after the made basket.
Ooh, and it's tipped away again by Huff. Good player, pushes it up to Malone, but found herself too far into the basket, and Schultz corrals the rebound.
Schultz has been pretty aggressive on the rebounding so far tonight, getting a couple of them so far.
Absolutely. We saw her in the varsity game the other night do the same thing, and it's good to see her do that here in the JV game. Another sideline inbounds. Can they look to get it straight into Schultz? Might be a good look. Gets it in on the baseline. It's tipped away.
That was a nice block there by number 21, Leah Milam of EP.
And she takes it all the way, didn't stop ball, but it's grabbed. Great high point rebound by Jalissa Peach. Good dribbling out front. Peach picks up the dribble, looks around. It's grabbed by Schultz. Takes baseline again. The pivot, back out. It's around the top.
That's a nice save by Peach up top.
She picks up her dribble. Passes it off, and it's stolen. Milam with the steal, passes it off to Malone. They throw it up. Baseline drive, and it's just short. Seeing a couple of those just short layups by Erie-Prophetstown. The rebound's fought for and grabbed by Huff.
Kiwani's doing a good job walling up on the baseline to take it away.
And a basket is made by Milam. Hits a nice jump shot, and EP with the immediate timeout after that. The Lady Panthers have found themselves now up 7-2 here on the Boiler Girls. And, Coach, what are you looking for here if you're the Boiler Girls of what to talk about in the timeout?
Right now, I think they need to settle down offensively here and find themselves a nice little possession on the block. Look, Schultz has been posting up pretty well, just hasn't got anything to go through. Defensively, they just need to slow down a little bit, make sure they get some rebounds. They've given up a couple points here on the offensive boards DP. So if they clean that up, I think they'll be okay.
Sounds good. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they stick with the 1-3-1 defense the Boiler Girls played previously, and EP has been sticking with their 2-3 zone.
Yeah, the one thing with the 1-3-1, it is kind of hard to rebound out of it, so they need to make sure they get a body on a girl when the shot goes up and then attack the basket with the ball.
The ball is inbounded. No pressure this time from the Lady Panthers. They pick up at half court, and it's stolen away by Malone. She gets it on the left-hand side, fumbles it slightly, regathers it, gets her own offensive rebound. It's batted around, grabbed. And the Lady Prophetstown's another offensive rebound, as Brett just mentioned, and they will take it on the sideline.
Yeah, Nick, right there, as I said, they need to get body on the girl. They were kind of watching. That's why they didn't get the ball. The ball goes up, get into the girl, and then attack the basket for the rebound.
And I said sideline, but it looks like the ball will be coming on the baseline. I don't think I caught who that foul was on there.
No, they moved it back to the sideline then for the out of bounds.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Malone grabs it. She has shown some very nice ball handling skills so far in the first quarter. Takes it inside, dishes it off, but great hustle by Schultz to keep it down on that end.
Yeah, she had Maya Huff down there on the post and saw her open, but the pass was just a little bit late. Kewanee did a great job defensively getting their hand in the lane and getting out of bounds, not giving up that layup.
Checking in for the first time for the Boiler Girls is Marilee Alcazar.
It's like Kewanee switched to a man defense here on the out of bounds.
Oh, got beat a little backdoor there on the inbounds play, and there's going to be a foul coming up on Lemus. Looks like a pair of free throws coming up here for Malone. Or, sorry, this is not Malone. I couldn't see with the ponytail. It's Milam. The first is good. Second to play is a substitution for the Lady Panthers. Bailey Snowden checking into the game.
Yeah, Kewanee now with 3 fouls, but only 2 minutes left in the quarter, so hopefully they don't give up too many fouls left in the quarter to get in that bonus situation.
Second is good. The score is 9-2, Lady Panthers. Peach dribbles it out front with the pressure, kind of got tapped away, but good fight for it.
Getting close to a 10-second call here if they need to get it across.
For sure. Something they're running out of time. Got to get it across here. Got to get it across. Good.
Coach Gluck is a good job calling the timeout before the. Oh, did they not give it to her? Yep, they gave her the timeout before the 10 seconds.
Very, very smart play there, Coach. Like you said, it looked like he was just about to call the 10-second violation.
Oh,
wait. Oh, let's let him figure this out here.
One ref had the 10-second and one ref had a timeout. So they did not grant the timeout. They did call the 10-second violation, so it'll go here to EP.
Interesting. That was tough. It seemed like Coach was trying to get the timeout well before that 10-second, I thought. But nonetheless, it's going to be Erie-Prophetstown ball, and the Kewanee has declined to actually take the timeout.
Yeah, I don't mind Coach Gluck is declining that. There's no point to take it if you're not going to have to save that possession.
Yep. It passed inside. It is up and a foul. That is Johnson with the – will be heading to the line for 2.
They must have switched the foul situation. Now it only says 2 on Kewanee, so they wonder if this is now the 3rd. So.
All right, the first one is missed by Erie-Prophetstown. Be important to box out and get the rebound here, if there is one. Off the back of the iron and skying for the rebound is Schultz.
Staying very aggressive on that defensive rebound. That's good to see.
Ball's passed around to Jalissa Peach. She picks it up, looks inside, pressure all over, passes it off to Peach. Boiler Girls looking to find a way to get it inside.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Oh, it's a nice pass.
Nice pass, high low, and a pump fake. Oh, misses the shot. Rebound by Milam. She's came in and played some good minutes for the Lady Panthers.
It's nice to see the use of the pump fake there from Anna. She got herself a wide open shot.
And a textbook bounce pass there by Norman in for the basket by Snowden and a great pass there. Looks like the Boiler Girls will take a timeout now. Got a 30-second timeout by Coach Klukas, and the score here heading in, 58.5 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The score is the Lady Panthers 11, Boiler Girls 2.
It's a good timeout from Coach Klukas here, kind of get the girls back on track here, down 9 points. It's important not to let it get away early, so hopefully she can kind of talk to them to slow themselves down, work their way up, beat the press, and get in their offense here.
EP is really pressuring up front. It seems like Kiwani would like to get the ball inside, but it's having difficulty. How do you think they could possibly get it inside?
Well, they're doing a good job up top passing the ball around. One thing I would look at is maybe setting some screens up top to then draw a secondary defender off a post player and then dump it down low to one of their posts, see if they can get a nice shot. They did last time, they just happened to miss it, so let's see if they can work it again.
Sounds great. Full court man-to-man defense here by the Panthers. Having difficulty to get it in, but Alcazar gets it. Tough to see here, but they're going to give it to the Panthers. That was a tough call in these two-man crews. No matter what level of basketball it is tough to officiate two men or women.
Yeah, we both have that experience, and there's definitely some calls that are hard to see, so we definitely feel for the officials down there in the two-man crew.
Absolutely, and here we go. Panthers in the offensive set out to the wing. It's tipped away, but beat off the dribble in there. Floater, and it's good.
Very nice drive there by number 23, Bailey Snowden. Nice little floater in the lane, gets him 2 points.
That kind of looked like old school Tony Parker with the teardrop there.
The old San Antonio Spur point guard there.
Boiler Girls having difficulty with the full court press, and coach takes a timeout.
It's their second timeout, has 3 remaining. But like I said, you don't want to get it out of hand early. It's good to save that possession and see what we can do here.
Looks like the pressure from the Panthers is making it hard for the Boiler Girls to get into their press breaker, and hopefully they can find a way to get it in there and get it past this very aggressive defense we've seen so far.
Very sure. Being the first game of the year and being all freshmen but one player out there going against several sophomores on the EP, it's got to be a little difficult for them, especially, like I said, being early in the year. You got to see what's going on, and hopefully they can build from this.
Boiler Girls will inbound from the set spot now, I believe.
Looks like they switched to a man press here.
And the ball is dribbled off foot. Somehow it changes over to the Erie-Prophetstown Lady Panthers basketball.
Looks like Kiwani setting up in a 2-3 on the defensive end here for a baseline out of bounds.
And Huff down the lane on the inbounds play gets the layup to go. She's got 7 points. Is that?
It was a bad pass on a turnover here.
Look it up, and basket, and it's good, and one.
Jenica Norman from EP, a very nice move, draws the and one with the contact.
So she will go to the line for one free throw. It's off to the side, but rebounded by the Panthers, Johnson, and it ends up staying with the Panthers there. 11.7 seconds left.
Evelyn Schultz doing a great job walling up on that defense and not letting them give the easy basket.
Norman looks around, and it's stolen by Charlie Peach. She's looking up. Somebody on the team, do they recognize the clock? It'd be great to get a shot off here. It's down to 3 seconds. Got to work quick to get a shot off, and it's stolen. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Score here at quarter is Erie-Prophetstown Lady Panthers 17, Kiwani Boiler Girls 2.
Kiwani that quarter had some problems getting the ball up the court against that zone. They did both man and zone presses. It's difficult, like I said, the first game of the year trying to break that. But like I said, they did a lot of good things as well breaking that press. It seemed like on the made baskets they were able to set up quicker, where when they stopped them on the defensive end and were able to get the ball and go, they got up and got their offensive here on this side of the court. But it comes down to stopping them on the defensive end. If they do that, I think they'll end up getting a little back in this game.
Yeah, they're absolutely going to have to keep them quiet. a little bit here in the second quarter. 17 points in the quarter is probably more than they'd like to give up. It was kind of interesting. The game was, I believe, 2-2 at like the 4.5-minute mark. So thus EP went on a 15-0 run from that point, and they find themselves in the lead here.
Yeah, hopefully, like I said, if they can get their zone press breaker set up to where they can pass, it looks like they're trying to dribble a little too much against it. You need to try to beat that with the pass more than the dribble, and if they do that, I think, like I said, it'll be a little bit different.
There's the second horn as the officials call for the players, and we will see the second quarter action.
Be Kewanee ball coming out at Beers.
Schultz looks around and gets it to Peach, who crossover dribbles around to the left-hand side. They look to Schultz in the high post. She looks around, a fight for the ball, kind of.
Looked like a lot of reaching in there, but the refs letting them play tonight.
Got jumbled up a little bit in there. We got a look down. It's batted around. It's tough to see who's got it. Schultz grabs it, and it just rims out. I can't believe that didn't go in. Ball's up to Malone. EP has numbers, but good hustle back to stop the shot. It's bounced around. Schultz comes up with it. Very nice hustle there by Sotelo for the Boiler Girls to hustle back. All right, Peach is taking it up. A lot of body and contact both ways. Players fighting for position.
Yeah, EP's a pretty tense man on defense right now. They're not giving any room to Kewanee girls.
They are denying every pass at this point. The ball's dribbled around. You'd like to see the Boiler Girls backdoor cut a little bit. It's open three, grabbed, tipped around. It wasn't exactly open as the ball may have got partially tipped. And it's all the way for a layup and one. Wasn't a kind of somewhat late call there. It looks like they're going to get Jalissa Peach on the foul.
It looked like Leah Milam from EP set a great screen at the block to let the number 23 score for EP to get through with the and one.
Very interesting point. Those screens in transition can be tough to see coming for the other team. All right, the sub here is in. It's Delilah Lemus coming in, replacing Charlie Peach. She had been doing a majority of the ball handling for the Boiler Girls, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. The free throw is up and good, completing the three-point play. Does Snowden.
So they're back in the man press here. Kewanee sitting back at the Schultz.
Man press, there you go, moving it around rather than dribbling, going with the passing through has looked good. Very good, Lemus with it, looks around, gets it off to Pete's. The ball is fought for, and a jump ball is up.
Looks like it'll be EP ball on the held ball here. Kewanee needs to try to, instead of dribble a little more up top, they're picking up the ball and just kind of holding it up top. But that's what's causing them a lot of turnovers, as EP's able to pressure the ball once it's dead.
All right, excuse me, a cross screen gets Milam open, and it's tipped around out of bounds. Baseline inbounds. This time Huff is cut off on her cut. Leads to an open three, though, which is drained. The basket is good. 3-point basket by Snowden, and now she has found herself with 8 points. Ball tipped around. Looks like it's going to stay with the Boiler Girls. Immense pressure, once again, from EP is causing all kinds of difficulty for the Boiler Girls.
Ooh, a lot of body from 10 there.
It seemed like a ton of contact there. Ball is around the midcourt line and is going to be an over and back.
Yeah, it looks like Anna there just didn't realize where she was and got her foot over the half-court line and causing the turnover.
All right, is Kewanee sticking with the same defense? It looks like possibly an extended 2-3.
Yeah, I believe it is. They got out of that 1-3-1. I think they were trouble rebounding out of it.
Huff finds an open three. It's just short. Great rebound again by Schultz. Grabs the ball practically off the rim and gets it out. And Boiler Girls look to transition. They may have numbers if they hurry here. The ball is corralled by Lemus. She looks around. Nice spin move to avoid the pressure somewhat. The ball is grabbed by Sotelo. look inside the Schultz. This could be a nice post opportunity. It's up and off the rim. Just there, gets her own rebound. Another rebound by the Boiler Girls.
That's twice now Schultz had the ball up on the rim, and I thought they were going in. It just came right out.
It's just been a tough go on some of these bounces near the basket. Look, should be Kewanee ball here. Tough inbounding spot.
Sometimes they just need to see the ball go in the basket, and that's going to turn things around. I said sometimes it's just a lid on it, and it does wonders for your head when you don't see it.
Into the baseline, Sotelo. Spin move, finds some space. Loses her footing a bit. The ball is down. And it's grabbed by the Boiler Girls. Schultz grabs it. Lemus in, launches it. Good off the backboard.
Like I said, it's good to see one go in. Hopefully that'll turn that luck around for Kewanee now.
There it is. EP pushes it up in lightning speed. A baseline drive there. It's cut off.
EP's doing a good job moving the ball against that 2-3 zone at Kewanee here, getting some open shots.
Very nice. And Huff with a nice move off the dribble and scores. She's got 9. Boiler Girls with the ball around the half-court line, looking around, looking to get into something. Nice back cut.
It's a nice back door there.
Couldn't find her right away, and it does lead to an EP fast break for a long layup, but grabbed by, I think that was Huff again, for the basket. 27-4 is our score, about 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and the ball is stolen by Johnson. And a block, but it looks like the official will say there's contact on the body. Foul is going to be on number 25, Schultz. 2 shots coming up for Johnson.
Yeah, like you said, I think Schultz just got her with the lower half of the body when she went straight up, hands were up, but kind of moving forward, got the contact, gets the 2 shots for it.
2 shots here for Ava Johnson. Sets and fires off the back iron. Substitution coming in for the Boiler Girls. Charlie Peach coming back in, replacing Jalissa Peach. Free throw is well short, and it did not graze any of the rim, and thus will go to the Boiler Girls.
EP took off the full court presser now. They're sitting in a half court man-to-man.
I think that was a good move there by Coach Abbott. Nice crossover dribble to the right-hand layup. It's off the front of the iron. Ball tipped around. Was tough to see. And it'll go to the Boiler Girls.
EP's guards are doing a great job with the ball handling, get the ball to the basket. Very impressive by them.
A couple more substitutions for the Lady Panthers. They take out Malone and Huff. So maybe a chance for the Boiler Girls to gain a little ground here with a couple of the better EP players out. Ball's fumbled around and is down. We look like we have a jump ball. Possession and remain with the Boiler Girls. There's been a lot of those scrums with a lot of hands in there and a lot of fighting for the ball. Schultz with the ball out front, surveys the action, uses a ball screen from Peach, uses the spin move, moves it around. Alcazar with it to Charlie Peach, shoots it short, and it's going to go to Erie-Prophetstown. EP brings it up. Norman running the one of the top spots along with Milam. They pass it around the 2-guard front.
Looks like Kewanee might have switched to a 3-2 here, but they get the turnover out of it.
Alcazar said thank you and takes the ball up for a transition. Peach has it here. Nice pass off to Schultz. She looks for some space to get the shot off. It was somewhat short. Sotelo with the rebound. She looks around. Can't really tell who has the ball. Schultz comes away with it for the basket. Very nice.
Way to stay aggressive underneath the basket. Got herself 2 points. Yeah, it does appear like it's a 3-2 now to me.
A little 3-2 zone action potentially for the Boiler Girls. EP dribbles it around a little bit. Jones has it. She looks to the high post. Great bounce pass down low, and it's off the long iron, tipped around. Going to go to the Boiler Girls. Very nice bounce pass. It seems to be a bounce pass is somewhat of a lost art these days.
Yeah, you don't see it too often. EP did a great job with that baseline runner against a 3-2 where she just ran baseline to baseline, depending on what side the ball was on, and ended up wide open.
Very nice analysis, Coach. And Coach Klukas takes time out here to prepare for the stretch run of the first half. We're going to use this opportunity to mention some of our sponsors. The generosity of our sponsors is deeply appreciated as their contribution makes today's competition and stream possible for the Kewanee Athletic Department. These sponsors are Breedlove Sporting Goods, downtown Kewanee, Ed Morse Automotive Group, Chevy, Hammond Henry Hospital, Geneseo in Kewanee, Union Federal Savings and Loan, Good Furniture, Kewanee, State Bank of Toulon, Guston Ford, Kewanee, OSF St. Luke Medical Center, Kewanee, Great Dane, Kewanee Community State Bank, Galva and Kewanee, Kewanee Physical Therapy and Rehab Specialist, Martin Engineering of Neponset, the Kewanee Schools Foundation, Edward Jones, downtown Kewanee, Cernovich's Auto and Truck Wrecking, Kewanee, People's National Bank of Kewanee, Cerno's Bar and Grill and Coco's Shop, both in downtown Kewanee, and Mel Foster Co. Are you surprised I got those all done during that timeout?
I was actually looking at the clock watching it. I mean, I'm not sure he's going to get these in or not, but quick enough, we got all 18 through.
Timed it out perfectly and get to watch the action 27-6.
Yeah, we got a minute 40 left in the half, and Coach Kluk is down to 2 timeouts remaining.
Lemus out front with the ball as she surveys the action. Possibly look to get into Schultz again for a low post score. Here's a pick opportunity back out front.
Didn't use it. Oh, good screen there
good
by
ball screen.
Delia.
Opens it up a little bit. Back out to Schultz. She grabs it. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah. Foul here is going to be on Ava Johnson.
Just the first foul of the quarter for the visitors.
Surprising somewhat to see with their physicality, but maybe they've just been playing with their feet, not their hands. Sideline stack here. It's tipped away, though, by Johnson.
I definitely thought she stepped out of bounds on that, but it appears the referee didn't see it.
Johnson slams into the back padding area and is grabbed by Sotella, stolen away into a shot. Rebound there by Jones. It's tipped away. Massive fight for the ball, and it's corralled by Sotella.
Kewanee doing.
So it's to Schultz. Threw it to a teammate that wasn't quite ready for it, and EP comes back with it. And a foul is had on the Boiler Girls 14, Sotelo. That was some wild action there.
Yeah, both teams got a little sloppy with the ball, but that happens on the freshman level. But it's good to get them to work through it and see what can happen.
Baseline inbounds, it's looked around, and it's stolen by Schultz underneath. Nice steal there.
Seems like she did a great job baiting that pass and knowing it was coming to step in to get the steal.
Jalissa picks up her dribble, getting to Schultz at the high post, dribbles around to the right side, and gets a foul call on EP. Number 21, Milam, with the foul there. Schultz to the line for 2, and just what you like to see right there.
Yeah, she did a great job getting the ball at the top of the key and then going to the right and getting to the hoop.
2 shots coming up. Let's see if she can go 2 for 2 again. And there it is. A bounce goes Kewanee's way here, seemingly for the first time in the first half. Free throw is made.
I thought that was going to be the announcer's jinx right there when that ball came off that rim.
And there is.
There it is.
That got a little I asked for too much, but hey, we got 1 for 2 by Schultz there, and EP with the basketball. Milam out front. Number 4, Dornbush launched that 3 there, and it's rebounded on the side over by Ava Johnson. Coach, EP Lady Panthers seem like most of their team is ready to fire any shot they can, open shot.
Yeah, that's good to see. You always want to see the girls be aggressive. You don't want anyone to be too passive. Take the open shot when you got it. That's going to draw the defense and leave the other open shots in the quarter.
First free throw is up and good.
That last rebound came off the weak side. It looks like when you shoot the ball long, you never know it's going to go. You got to be able to get there and get the rebound.
Oh, there may have been a lane violation. Second free throw does not hit anything.
Yeah, I believe that was Jalissa Peach stepping in a little early for the Boiler Girls.
I might be seeing things, but I believe Johnson got somewhat scared by that move there. We'll try it again. And it's made. Good job adjusting after that and making the free throw.
Got 23 seconds left in the half here. Let's see if Kewanee can do to end it out.
Peach takes it down the left-hand side in the lane, picks up a dribble. It's tipped away by Johnson, grabbed by Jalissa to Charlie. Shoots and it's made. Nice shot there on the left-hand side. 3 seconds left. Will they get a shot? They will, and it hits off the right side of the basket. That was impressive to get that up there from there, which leads us to a score at halftime of Erie-Prophetstown Lady Panthers 29, Kewanee Boiler Girls 9. Time is winding down on the halftime intermission, just under a minute to go, and we welcome you back into Brockman Gymnasium. Score 29-9 here. Be interesting to see how the second half unfolds. I would expect to see a less full court pressure from the Lady Panthers, and we will see how that translates.
I'd like to see Kiwani with a little more floor spacing up top. I think that'll help against breaking that defense, get some easier shots for them. It seemed like when they're dribbling around, they had a lot of girls coming to the ball, where hopefully, like I said, they kind of back away and give themselves some room to pass it around.
Looks like the Boiler Girls are going with the original starters, as are the Lady Panthers.
EP coming out with the ball at the half here, coming towards us.
Youngster about got taken out a little too close to the action there. And we're off to play. The scoreboard clock is not set, though, so I expect they got it. Look at the skill over there by Nate Freestead, Ben Hunter. Great job. And it's tipped away. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, all right. I think it's Erie-Prophetstown's basketball. We have to remember we are kind of far away from that sideline.
Yeah, Kiwani setting up in their 2-3 zone. Got to turn over the first possession for the EPs. Let's see what they do here on the second.
Nice down, high-low into Huff, and she scores. She had 11 points in the first half. Looking to build the
EP in the man-to-man defense here. Kiwani bringing it up, seeing what they can do to break it.
Left-hand dribble in there. Looks around, back out. Nice jump shot by Schultz off the front of the iron. It's grabbed by Milam. And she takes it in, and the left hand off the front of the rim. We've seen quite a few of those.
Schultz doing a great job walling up on defense. Just ran through, stood there, and didn't do too much, and it caused the missed shot for the Kiwani to get the rebound.
There's a high post screen, and it's grabbed off of Lemus. And a fight for the ball, and it's going to be a held ball. Staying with the Boiler Girls. Pass on the inbound. It is tipped away, a fight for it, and a travel is called. Possibly moving the feet while on the ground. It was tough to see. Five on the scoreboard here. Number 5 inbounds the ball. Malone has it out top. Nice drive in there.
Oh, good rebound.
By Snowden, and then is grabbed by Lemus. Very nice high-pointed rebound. And she takes it. Loses it slightly, kind of grabbed from behind. The ball is fought around, and we're going to have a foul. I agree with the call there. Reached in and just grabbed more arm than ball.
Yeah, Lemus did a good job protecting the ball, getting it in front of her where number 5 from EP couldn't reach it, so he had to reach around and picked up that easy foul.
Sideline stack here for the Boiler Girls. Somewhat, it's moving. Ooh, a little peel off to Schultz on the nifty play and gets the foul, and very nicely drawn up play there. The slip out the back. Coach, I know you're a fan of that play.
Yeah, I think about every team has that one in the playbook where they take one girl and wrap her around in the stack and send her to the basket, and sometimes the girl falls asleep and ends up for an easy layup, and it worked right there for the Boiler Girls.
I will not predict how many free throws will be made here. First one is up and rims out. She does have a very nice free throw shooting form, though. You do like to see that out of a young player.
Yes. We got one of them. So
second one is good, so she is now 3 for 6 on the night from the free throw line. 4 for 6 from the free throw line, just checking the stats. Ooh, a baseline pass to Huff. She launches it up. It's up for grabs. Kind of a grenade pass. Grabbed by Sotelo. Lemus has it.
Yep.
Dribbles it up the right side.
Refs letting them play tonight here on the defensive end. A lot of reaching, but they're letting them go for both sides.
Peach thought about the 3, instead looks to Sotelo. She backs down. Pivot foot must have slid on that one.
Yeah, it looks like it lifted up slightly whatsoever and just dragged a little bit. The ref saw it and called it, gave the ball to EP.
Up top in that 4-out, 1-in look for the Lady Panthers. Huff very confident with the basketball. Moves it over. Snowden has it. And foul's going to be called on number 14, Sotelo. First foul of the quarter, down in the game. I don't think you mind that too much.
No, you like to see the aggressiveness down about 20 points. You might as well take the chances, try to go for the steal, call some turnovers, and get some easy baskets. Get yourself back in the game at this point.
Some subs for the Lady Panthers, looking to mix it up a little bit. Confusion on the inbounds, but they get it in time. It's up top to Malone. She'll gather, set things up. Possibly a different look from the Boiler Girls here, correct?
Looks like they're extending their 2-3 a little bit here, but I think they're staying in it as it is.
And it looks like that was out of bounds, but they say not, and it is going to go to the Boiler Girls. That is beyond our zone, but I kind of lift up and see it a little bit there. Here we go with Lemus out front, tosses it over to Peach.
Gosh.
Got Schiltz wide open down low. I'd love a look down there. Couldn't get it to her. Back out to Lemus.
It's a lost art of the entry pass anymore. It doesn't seem like many people want to make it down in the post.
Dribble drive, looks around. Peach, nice bounce pass into Schiltz, who just misses short. Looked like a nice little play there. Nonetheless, Johnson has it on the left-hand side. Good job to cut her off by Peach. It's dribbled around.
Has good transition defense. If you want to getting back, protecting the basket, then stopping the ball. It's exactly what you want to see.
Misfeld look for the baseline and finds a nice wraparound bounce pass to Malone in the post. The ball kicked around, and it's going to stay here.
Kewanee has done a great job walling up in the basket and not giving up easy baskets there on their offensive end.
Timeout called here by Coach Abbott.
Yeah, she was not happy with something on the inbound. She called that timeout emphatically, and it's a good time to do it. It's a teaching point. You're up 21 points. Show them that there's always something to work on. That's the way to do it.
Absolutely. That's why we're here today. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't matter score. If your team is not listening to you out there, they're not listening to you out there. And she said, I will sit you down and you will listen to me now.
Yep. That's, like I said, it catches the girls' attention. And I bet when they come out of this timeout, they'll be running this play correctly.
Very nice. It looked like it was a full timeout called here. Boiler Girls looking to regroup. Score 20-point deficit at half. It's up to 21 points, so it's kind of looking to find a way to win the quarter.
Yeah, it's was it 1-2 on the quarter, I believe, right now. So it's 10-31. Started out 9-29. So doing a good job this half playing defense.
It's still playing with the bright orange basketball they've had the last few years. What are your thoughts on the ball?
Yeah, I haven't noticed that until you said it, but now caught my attention. It's definitely not the normal shade of orange that most games go with. It is a little bit brighter, and
I like it.
Yeah, if they like it, they like it.
All right. Baseline inbound here for the Panthers. Some kind of multiple screening action. Looks to a baseline three-pointer by Misfeld. It's missed, and it's grabbed by Schiltz.
Yeah, did a great job high-pointing that rebound.
We don't have the exact stats at our fingertips, but I guess Schiltz is near 10 rebounds.
Oh, I bet easy.
It's tipped away. Good hands by Malone, and it is corralled, and a basket is good. Kind of shielded her body off from Charlie Peach there and made the basket, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, she tried to get back. She just kind of stopped, reached her arm out, and hit her in the shooting motion. Wasn't enough to make her miss it. She made it and gets the and one here for one free throw.
The one free throw, not everybody realizes it, and it's up and good for Johnson. She might have been the one that knew what was going on, grabs it, and scores. All right, Peach looks to Schiltz down low, backs her in, shoots it, a small amount of contact, but it's missed. Grabbed by the Panthers. They take it up, looking for Misfeld up front. And the shot up, and it's long. And a weak side rebound by the Boiler Girls.
And they're slowing it down a little bit, trying to set in their offense. Looks like they're going to try to go to the corner and get someone in the post. That's what they've been trying all night, and they've been getting some open shots, just haven't been making it yet.
Alcazar looks around, passes it over to Sotelo. She surveys the action, looks around, takes a dribble in. Schultz on a nice roll, and the shot is up and good.
It's a nice-looking jump shot there from number 14, Ana Stiletto.
And the bench goes crazy. They love to see it. A shot up, no, looks for the baseline drive this time, and a blocking foul. Good to see some of the other players from the varsity girls cheering it on their JV unit.
Yeah, it's always nice to see the varsity girls here supporting the younger girls. It means a lot to them, and I'm sure when these freshmen become varsity, they'll be doing the same things for the young girls then.
Well said, AP out of their box set. They look for multiple rolls, and it's stolen by Schultz. Great read on the play. They're going to walk it up. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Peach loses her balance a little bit, kind of gets kicked around a couple times incidentally, in a foul call here.
Looks like it'll be EP ball. I think they got Marilee Alcazar on the reach on the foul there.
That was the fourth foul for Kewanee, so the Lady Panthers will be shooting any further fouls this quarter. It's looped across. Nice skip pass here to Norman. She drives it in, and it's swatted out of there by Schultz, and she grabs the rebound. That's always nice when you can do both. Or not the rebound from the block.
It proves you don't have to jump to block shots. If you stand your ground, put your hands up straight, and stay there, one, you'll get a lot of stops, and you won't really get that many fouls.
Well said. Turns around, and it was Jones walled off, and it causes a turnover, and it is going to be a score by Ava Johnson. Nice defense leads to the offense. Lemus takes it in the baseline, looks it up, and it's deflected away. Blocked by Johnson as she takes it up on the left-hand side, dribbles past a couple Boiler girls. And good hustle there by Alcazar, but it is going to be 2 shots coming up here for Johnson.
As a coach, you don't mind taking that foul right there. You don't want to give up an easy layup. Put them at the free throw line, make them earn those 2 points.
As a former teammate of mine once said, you get 5 fouls for a reason, and you shouldn't take them home with you. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but
he does have a point. I will say that. Good-looking free throw there from number 3, Ava Johnson. Nice form.
She's found a way to the line quite a bit tonight. Their 7th and 8th free throws. 8th free throw coming up here tonight.
It's a way to get some easy points.
And it right over the front of the rim. Nice-looking shot. She's got 6 points this half, 8 for the game. See how Kewanee looks to go offensively, as the Lady Panthers are now in a man-to-man again.
Yeah, they've been doing a great job forcing some pressure on the point guard, picking up right at the half-court line, and it's caused trouble for Kewanee tonight.
Alcazar takes it around, spins over, looks to Jalissa Peach, but it's through her hands to Jones, who launches it, tip, and Peach has it. A lot of arm there for EP. Yeah, then the officials get it. Good hustling. Both teams playing very hard. Norman picked up the foul there, but you appreciate the aggression. Under a minute here to go in the third quarter. Jalissa Peach with the ball, surveys the action. Looks around, Schultz posting up. Took me a second here to break this one down, but it looks like an offensive foul here on Peach.
Yeah, they called player control. I think they were saying it's a legal screen. I didn't see much contact, but the referee had a better angle than I did on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Panthers ball, nonetheless. 30 seconds, they'll pass it around. Great ball movement, finds a wide open shot for Lauren Malone. Made.
They're showing how to beat the 2-3 zone there. They had one ball, or the ball on one side of the court, brought all the way down the other, and got a wide open shot.
All right, Lemus passes it over. Looks around, bat around, Schultz flicks it, and it looks like it hit off the Lady Panthers player. 7.6 seconds left. See what they can come up with. It's passed into Jalissa Peach. She takes a baseline. Looks like she has an angle, but overshoots the shot slightly. 5 seconds left. Here comes Malone. Shoots it. Just missed, but rebounded by Ava Johnson. Didn't look like she got that off.
Counting the basket, though. They said it is good.
Shot came well after the horn, but it is counted nonetheless. Okay, that brings us to a score of Erie-Prophetstown Lady Panthers 43, Kewanee Boiler Girls 12.
Being a 31-point lead here in the start of the fourth, we will be going to a running clock. It's having all IHSA games 10 times 30-point lead. That's kind of the main rule of what it is.
Tough ball game here tonight for the Boiler Girls, but as you mentioned, many sophomores playing for the Lady Panthers, and that is not the case for the Boiler Girls, so they definitely are facing the experience battle that way, and I would venture a guess that EP sophomore team is going to be very tough this year.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're playing up against competition, it's going to be a rough one for you. But they're doing a good job holding their heads up and playing as hard as they can. They haven't given up. They're on the floor in every loose ball, and as coach, that's about all you can ask for on that situation.
Mm-hmm. We've seen both teams playing very hard, and interested to see what the fourth quarter brings. Coach Klukas is instructing her team on the game plan.
Looks like it'll be EP ball coming out of the third quarter timeout here. I guess Kewanee will be sitting in their 2-3 zone. They've been in it quite a bit here this game, and wouldn't surprise me if they stay in it one bit.
All right, that's the second horn, and both teams are requested out. The fouls will be reset for the fourth quarter. All right, passes it around. Misfeld looks for the high post in there. Tipped away. The shot is up from deep, and it is grabbed by Schultz. Good job following her shot by Snowden, but Schultz just grabbed the rebound higher.
Looks like EP is now sitting in a 2-3 zone themselves.
Lemus has a look, and looks like she was hit on the shot, I believe.
Giving her 3 free throws, I believe, on the shot. Unless he was just singling, it was number 3.
Foul on number 3. We'll see how many shots there are here. Could be debatably it was a 3. It is. So 3 free throws coming up here for Lemus. She shoots it up and looked like it was going to be good, but then came in short. 2 more. She goes through her dribble routine for the second shot. And it's up and off the side of the right rim. Third chance here. You'd like to see her knock it down. Get herself a point here in the second half. Shot is up in. It is off the long iron. Those looked like decent shots, but didn't fall.
Yeah, I thought that last one was in. Just happened to miss it.
It's off. Oh, great rebound by Peach. Definitely got contacted from behind. Seen by the official. Great job.
It's 2 fouls on EP here on the quarter. Got 5 minutes remaining.
Boy, the Lady Panthers really push the ball, don't they?
Yeah, they try to get up the court quick, get set in their offense. Appears EP took the timeout, I believe.
We wait to find out, or I don't know if it was ever signaled. So
it might be. Now I'm looking at it. I think Kewanee's timeouts are down to 1. That might have been on Coach Klukas taking that one.
Fair enough. All right. Future events for the streaming for Kewanee High School sporting events. Tomorrow's game will be freshman boys basketball game starting at 5:30 against LP, LaSalle, Peru. Those two teams have played several years in the freshman matchup, and it's good to see a old NCIC rivalry renewed. Tomorrow we'll be there for you. All right, timeout is winding down, as is this game. Lopsided score, but we're still having fun bringing it to you. Girls having fun playing. 5 minutes to go. All right, an interesting possibly defense here.
Looks like a matchup 2-3 up top, I believe. They're going to try to dribble the ball around. They'll guard the girl, whoever has it.
Always fun to experiment with stuff like that. Jalissa Peach looks, fires, short, tipped around. Schultz has it, up with it, nice. Oh, but it just off to the side. Bodies flying everywhere. Good steal by Alcazar, and grabs it, but just out of bounds, but showed great speed there.
Yeah, like I said, EP really likes to get the ball off the court. They try to get that offense quickly, and Alcazar did a great job beating them up the court, stopping them, making setup in the half court on the baseline out of bounds.
Clock really moves quick when it's the winded clock, so this fourth quarter will go quickly. Numbers if they look. Lemus looked for it, but they decide to walk it up here. Check out what's going on this offensive set.
Kewanee on the 4-out, 1-in offense here. Got Schultz between the block and the free throw line.
Great defensive positioning there by Snowden, but Lemus gets around, gets the shot up. It doesn't fall. Rebounded by Norman. She looks to push it ahead to Malone, and his shot in good. Or that is Snowden, and my apologies. A lot of 20s in there. Bailey Snowden with the basket.
Yeah, EP's done a great job tonight hitting their jump shots. They got nice forming until they practice it quite a bit.
And that was her 10th point for the Panthers. Peach off the side of the basket. Schultz again in there. She seems to be involved in practically every rebound down there. Called the jump ball.
Yeah, it doesn't appear Kewanee has too much height other than Schultz, so she's going to be counted on a lot here to get a lot of rebounds, and she's been stepping up tonight for the Boiler Girls getting those.
Lemus grabs it, takes a baseline look, try to up it, reverse layup. Schultz with the rebound again. And Kewanee looks like they have it. Ball to the corner, grabbed by Lemus. Good job continuing the possession. Peach with it, takes it to Lemus on the right-hand side. She's going to look around, dribbling out front. Got a ball screen that kind of bounces back to Schultz, and she'll score it. One of those kind of happy accidents that you'll take every day.
That's one of those, yeah, I did pass that.
Absolutely. Counts as an assist, eh? 45-14 here in the final minutes of this game. Jones grabs it. She's going to survey the situation. It's passed around up top. Great ball movement again by the Lady Panthers. Norman kind of...
Good steal.
Alcazar has found her way in the passing lanes tonight with multiple steals and deflections. All right, Lemus looks into Schultz. She's going to pass it back out. Little inside-out game. And good look there for the three. Just hit off the side of the rim, but happy to see you make a defensive steal. You might as well fire up that three ball.
Yeah, it's nice to have that confidence. Take the shot. You never know what's going to happen. Worst you can do is miss it. A shot is a shot, and it's always good.
All right, baseline three, corner. It hit the corner of the backboard. There's Alcazar in there again, fighting for it. Man, you really like to see that. Minute and a half to play. There's a stop in the action as it looks like one of the teams has called a timeout.
Yeah, it was EP. No, it was Kewanee taking that last time out. Coach Klukas wants to set somebody up or set something up defensively for the last minute and a half and see what she got to work with.
Sometimes you just can't work on something outside of the game, and the game is the best place to work on it. It's my best guess here.
Yeah, I mean, with the team with the low numbers as it is, I mean, it's kind of hard to set certain things up in practice. So you are correct. Like, this is the time you also have to practice on stuff you don't get a lot to do at the practice situation. So like I said, I don't blame her at all taking the time out in this spot here and letting them know what she wants to see.
All right, there's the first horn as the two officials get together, discuss their game plan. Ball's going to be there on the side. Some crossing screens here.
It's nice to hear Kewanee girls calling out the screen. You don't hear that always too often with teams, but a talking team on defense is definitely a plus to see as a coach.
Good to see that for sure, and we're going to have multiple athletes fighting for the ball, jump ball. There's a break in play as I believe it was a 5-second call. I thought I saw him put up the 5, but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first too, but then he pointed at the line, so I don't know if he was saying the Kewanee girl crossed it on the inbound.
Now it's starting to seem like that is what it is,
yeah.
So I'm not really sure what the 5 there was for, but
so
all right.
Stays EP here with 40 seconds.
The same inbounds play finds Johnson with the ball again. Here's that square inbounds play. He's going to set it up and down. Looks like Coach Toka's old play there, kind of.
They did get the 5-second call this time. Great job with the baseline defense by Kewanee. Got 12 seconds left here. See what they can do.
Excellent job. I'd like to see a shot of some sort. You might as well put it up. The game's about to be over. There it is. And it's off the back. It looked like it might drain there for a second as the Lady Panthers corral it and dribble it out. And that's going to be the end of the ball game tonight. The final score here, Erie-Prophetstown Lady Panthers 45, Kewanee Boiler Girls 14. Any final closing thoughts on the game, Coach?
Yeah, I think Coach Klukas' squad played a hard game. Played a tough EP team with a lot of sophomores on it. But they showed a lot to work with. They had offense down, 2-3 they were sitting on defensively, so they know what to do, what to work on here in practice. And I think next time out, they'll come out and see an improvement.
Yeah, I think so too. It'll be interesting to see how many JV basketball games this team can get. Oftentimes it is kind of hit or miss on if these games can get scheduled or anything, and it's good to get them when you can. I remember being a coach and having a tough time scheduling any JV basketball games, so you're very happy to see them whenever you do.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it seems like across this area, the number of girls out for girls basketball has shrunk, which is not good to see. I think that a little more should go out, and the more sports you play, I think it'll help you throughout every sport you play. But the girls that go out, they play hard, and that's all you can see.
Absolutely. So thanks to Mr. Tim Matwell, the athletic director, Superintendent Rebecca Bainey, Principal Amanda Tidwell, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. And this is Nick Christkos and Brett Sellers signing off. Thank you.